What is happening, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of, well, I don't really know what to call this series. But that's okay. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions down in the comments on what we should call this. Because, to be frank, I have no idea. We are standing up here next to my nether portal because it is nighttime and I have lost my bed. I have no idea where I put it. I was doing some stuff in the shopping district. That's not my bed, that's a spider. And I think maybe a creeper blew it up. One snuck up on me and I was making some modifications to my shop and it might have blown up the bed and I might not have picked it up or just destroyed it. I'm not entirely sure. So we are waiting until sunrise in order for us to craft a new one because it is very dangerous down there and I really do not want to die. So while we wait for morning to come, let's roll the intro. So it is daytime now. I went and I found a couple sheep and I crafted a new bed and now we are ready to get going. I've also cleared out my inventory because we have a little bit of an adventure to go on. We're actually going to go into the end dimension. I only have one elytra. This is it right here. So if I die and I lose it, I've got nothing. And I don't fancy pillaring out to all the end islands in search of another one. So we're going to go and we're going to try and get us a little bit of a buffer. And depending on how many elytra and or shulker boxes we get, we may be setting up our new shop, which would be very exciting because I need some more diamonds. I'm running out. It's getting very down to the wire. So let's go to the end. We have a couple things we have to do. We need to mend our elytra and then we can get going. And I actually left my sword. That would not be good. So we are here in the scary and terrifying and dimly lit end. And we are running over to our Enderman farm, which we made not that long ago. It's not even done yet because I haven't finished placing the leaves all around it, but it's functional. So that's really what matters. And we're just here to mend our elytra real quick. Ugh, that sound is horrible. I keep meaning to bring a non-mending sword over here so the mending process goes a little bit faster for your individual tools, and I keep forgetting. Alright, so all of our gear is mended up, and we're getting rid of... Oh, we need some ender pearls. There we go. That's more than enough. Let's toss this stack out. And let's go collect some loot. Alright, so we are here in the end. All of our gear is mended. That at least has mending on it. You can see where people have gone off in the past. I believe somebody found an end city in that direction, and then my one visit here, I went off to the east. If you picture the outer islands as a ring around the central island, we're in about the southwest corner. So for this end visit, we are going to head northwest, which I believe is this direction, in the hopes of finding some fresh cities. Alright, let's go. So we are extremely lucky. We've been flying around for maybe, I don't know, a minute. And we've already found an end city with a ship. And I've actually been circling it for a couple seconds because I've been waiting for the central air to turn off. So let's go and let's get this elytra. A nice backup elytra. Oh, that's sweet, sweet elytra. Okay, come back. Alright, and let's see what else we got here. Alright, we got quite a few diamonds. 5 diamonds, heck yeah. And then an efficiency 5, fortune 3, unbreaking. That's a pretty decent shovel. And blast protection 3, meh boots. We'll probably disenchant those. We'll get the beetroot seeds out of there. And then depth strider 3, unbreaking 3, that's pretty good. Let's just take all this stuff and then, I left my axe. That's okay. We can punch the chest. So we already sort of got what we came here for. Now, at this point, it's pretty much all profit. back. I think in total we made it to about 5 end cities, and we ended up doing pretty alright for ourselves. You can see here we have our 3 boxes of end city valuables. We'll start with this first one here because it pretty much has the best stuff in it. And we found 3 elytra. Out of the 5 cities that we've been to, the fact that we got 3 elytra from it, I consider that to be pretty good. We're going to keep one of these as a backup, and these other 2 we're probably going to end up selling in our new store along with the excess shulker shells because we found quite a few. We're going to keep the gold and the diamonds because I've been spending diamonds like crazy. In between clips, I went and I bought some more wood. I've been putting together some materials, and we found 3 shulker heads, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever had a shulker head before. Over here we have, this is probably the worst stuff that we got. We have an iron farm, so this isn't super valuable. We don't really wear iron gear anymore. The potion of healing are sort of nice, and we could always use extra chests. And then here we have all the diamond gear that I found. Nothing really stands out as being like particularly awesome, so we'll probably end up unenchanting most of the, except for it's a pretty good shovel. Not the best, but like, you know, decent. So we will probably end up unenchanting most of it and then re-enchanting it with what we actually want. So I'm going to throw this stuff in my valuables chest, and then we can get going on our base build, our brand new starter base. You can see I've been laying out some of the foundation for it, and I'm super excited to get started. And we are going to actually take care of this in a third-person time lapse. So let's get to it. And we are done. Now, I think that this actually turned out quite nice. It's a little bit bigger than what I was originally planning on in the last episode when I started laying it out, but you know, I think having a little bit of extra space is never a bad thing. Just to show you guys around a little bit, here we have our enchanting station, which we'll probably not really use that much because we just buy stuff from the villagers. But that's okay. I mean, just in case, it never hurts to be prepared. Here we have the bedroom, which is not where we're actually going to sleep because obviously not a functional bed. But here we're going to keep stuff like armor sets, maybe some extra food in case we die because our respawn point is actually just right upstairs. So up here is one thing that I want to continue working on because I just think it's a little bit bare up here. I feel like there needs to be more. I feel like the rest of the build is fleshed out a little bit better and feels more alive, I guess. And here it's just like, oh wow, there's a bunch of slabs that are all the same color. I just feel like we have to give this space up here some sort of purpose. Yep. So down here we have our little miniature super smelter. It's only 7 furnaces. At this point in time, we don't really need anything bigger than that. And it's really simple. You just come over here, throw your fuel in here, throw the items you want to smelt in here, and just toss the lever. And hopper minecarts will take it and put it in the furnaces. And then the output is over here. There was a little bit of thought put into it because I figured I'd want the output near the door. I figured that'd be reasonable. And so if I have a bunch of items smelted, I can just come in here, I can grab the couple items, and then I can be back on my way building whatever it is I want to build. This side is our storage system. So we have way more chests. We have plenty of space. I've been sorting some things, taking some things out of my storage area over here, and then putting them over in this one, getting them slightly organized. There's still a lot more to do. And then I have my leftover chests from the build that I still have to sort. I have chests over here that are just completely plumb full of items. There's a lot of sorting that needs to happen. Finally, down below here, we have just a couple passive farms. We actually ended up with quite a bit of space down here. I guess the idea for down here is that it'd be kind of like, I don't know, my shed, more or less. And just stuff that I want that I don't want to have upstairs, or stuff that's useful that I don't want to have upstairs. But we have our bamboo farm here that's just plugging away. It actually produces quite a bit. I've already emptied this, I think twice. Just in the time it took to do the build, I think that filled up with bamboo, like 2 separate times. And then over here we have sugarcane, and this is not like the fastest sugarcane farm in the world, but I don't have to do anything for it, which I think in the end is going to net me more sugarcane than the manual one I had over there. So building this here on the diagonals, I wasn't able to put indoors. So what we're doing is we're just using the double carpet, and mobs can't pathfind across it. So this is effectively our door. I did test it in creative where I spawned a bunch of zombies, and I went into survival and I ran over here, and they literally just pile up in this little corner. And I was afraid they were going to push each other in, but that did not happen. So this is actually a pretty effective little door right here. I'm not entirely sure if this one's going to work because these, I think it should. Let's try it. Let's lure this creeper over. I really hope this works, and I hope he doesn't blow up this. Come on, please. Oh yeah, see, he's trying to pathfind around. He's trying to get me like through here. That's interesting. Let's get over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's right there. I wonder if we can. Okay, let's try this. Will he? Yeah, and there we go. So you guys can see that they do not pathfind in here. So as long as I'm in the house, I'm safe. Well, skeletons could potentially shoot me, but as long as they don't have line of sight to me, I think if I just like walk away, I'll stand like right here. Everything in here should be completely spawn proof. So let's take a look, a fly around, and there's a couple things I still want to do to the outside as well. I want to terraform the ground a little bit more. I want to get some more height variation. I think I want to add some vines in just to give it a little bit more of a color pop. Like right here and right here, I feel like those are two blank spots that kind of need something. But all in all, I am just like ecstatic with the look of this. I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks cozy. Well, that is about all the time we have for today. Next episode, I think we are going to start building our new shop in the shopping district. So that will be extremely exciting. Don't miss it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great week. And I'll see you next time. Bye.